Hello and welcome to Gaston Spotlight. I'm Robert Guardado. Our guest today is local student and musician Solomon Crawford. Hey Solomon, tell us how you got started as a musician.
It all started when I was a kid. I always wanted to play drums. I come from a musically inclined family. Everybody in my family either plays or sings. Some do both, some do just one. When it got to me, okay, so I'm backtracking, sorry. I'm one of 10 kids, okay? And we all do something different within music, but like, I just wanted to fit in. So I figured drums would be the easiest route, right? I showed my interest in music through starting pencil tapping on the tables, and it would go on and on for days. And my teacher would get kind of irritated. And she called my mom, told her, and the thing is my mom already knew about the situation. So she took me to a music store one day and bought me my first pair of sticks. So, and the rest is history.
So you have like a whole musical family?
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next question I want to ask is, who is your inspiration?
Little kids are my biggest inspiration. Because a lot of times they'll do like little patterns and don't even think without thinking about it. And I pay attention and I watch and I think, how can I make that into a drum beat, right? As well as little kids, it's like older people, because they can do little different things and it triggers that musical sense in my ear, and every time, it's just like, where can I take this? Like, how can I mold this and make it something out? Make it my own, for a better choice of words. And also, me, like drummer-wise, my biggest inspiration would be Aaron Spears, Ronald Bruner Jr., Tony Royster Jr., It's a whole lot of drummers to choose from, honestly. But yeah, those are some of my biggest inspirations.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Any little thing could give you inspiration for a beat, a melody, or anything like that.
Even the words we're saying right now can give me inspiration.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Music lyrics.
And it just, I don't know how to explain it, but it triggers that sense, and it's like,
yeah.
How can I make that and put a rhythm behind it, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Why did you pick the drums?
Because it was something that I could hide behind in a sense, you know, if that makes sense. How can I word this? I'm not much of a talker, so it causes me to mumble a little bit when I do speak. And it's just saying that what your words can't speak, let your music do the talking for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
And with the drums, it was the easiest way for me to actually express myself. It was the easiest way for me to actually tell you how I truly feel. And there's another saying that says that music is what feelings sound like. So I figured, why not speak through drums? Why not, let you know how I'm feeling through my craft.
The language of music.
Yeah, and it's like, I want you to understand. I want you to feel where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I want you to get that notion that if there's something wrong with me, I wouldn't mind talking about it, like actually speaking about it, but like playing, that's all I want to do, man.
Yes.
That's all I want to do.
Language of music is very powerful. It's a very powerful thing.
In so many ways.
So I'm sure that we have a lot of musician listeners as well as regular people who want to learn how to play drums or anything like that. So I want to know, like, what is your go-to brand for drums and cymbals and stuff like that?
Okay. My go-to brand for cymbals would probably be either between Zildjian or Paiste or Sapien. Only those three brands for me personally. Now, like with certain cymbals, certain brands sound better because of the quality and the tone of them. So like for the ride cymbal, that's the biggest one. That would be Zildjian all day long. And then for like my crash cymbals or whatever, I would have to go between one of the three, either Zildjian, Paiste, or Sabian. Now the hi-hats, probably just go with Zildjian, you know. And then for my heads, the drum heads, would be between Remo and Evans. Now for the actual drums themselves, it would be really just any drum set, but preferably, I like DW drums and Yamaha drums and what's the other brand? I think those are the main two I like playing on, honestly. Oh, Tama, that's the other drum set. I couldn't think of it for nothing. But yeah, those 3 drum sets are like my top tier, you know. And for my foot pedals, I go either Tama or Pearl. And the drums do sound nice too. But yeah, those are like my go-to.
Okay, so I've heard about the Yamaha brand, but you're telling me other brands that I've never heard of. Are those like more like top brands, or those more like localized brands?
Top
Brands?
They're like top tier.
Okay.
You know, some of the best drums you can actually
Really?
purchase, honestly, because of the way that the wood is made. I mean, it's for all of them, but like with those particular ones, it's just like the sound on them. It has like, it either gives you, it's either the depth or the warmth, and I like that though.
Okay.
Cause like I'm a smooth type of player, and I enjoy playing, you know, smooth a lot of times. Now if I have to go outside my comfort zone, I don't mind, cause I do that too. But you know.
Okay. So each different brand is made differently to a specific sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very interesting. I did not know that. So I see that you brought something with you today.
Yes, actually I did.
What might that be?
This is actually my stick bag.
A stick bag?
Yes. I feel like every drummer needs to have this, okay? So there are different brands of stick bags. There's Vic Firth, Zildjian, ProMark even makes them, Paiste makes them. Really, any brand that makes sticks makes stick bags too. So,
okay.
I brought my drum key with me too. That's my pocket, I'm sorry. This bad boy right here. Oh, Pearl. I forgot Pearl does make them too.
Oh.
But my stick collection, like the 2 brands of sticks that I mainly be playing on will be ProMark and the Vic Firth. You know, as you can see, those little numbers are basically the size.
Oh, so they're all different sizes?
Yeah, there's different sizes actually. There's something 5B, 5A. I have a few pairs of those in there too. Yeah, 5A.
I see. So the 5A is skinnier than the 5B?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there are 7As and 7Bs, and those are like real skinny, like, you know, like
super skinny?
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it though. But then there's something called, there's a 2B, and those like for like heavier weights. Those for like marching bands type style.
Okay.
And then those are mainly just different sizes and stuff. And there's like different kinds of wood tips, either nylon tips or wood tips.
Do those make different sounds for each?
They have a different type of feel to it too. And like the structure of how they're made is like, it just feels good when I play it. And there's also different types of wood that we use for the sticks. This one is oak, has some that's hickory, like this one. And then I think that might be the one too. Yeah, oak and hickory are the main 2 that I use when I play it. So.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
so I want to know, you play drums, you have a very good skill, because I know that drums, I've heard personally are very hard to play and learn.
Yes.
Do you play anywhere locally, like outside of your house, or do you just play for yourself?
Both.
Both?
Yes. Both. When I play for myself, that's my practice time pretty much. And then when I'm playing outside, it's like I play at church, and like if another church calls me to play for them, I'm going. You know. But I have home church that I go to every Sunday that I play drums for. And when I get behind those drums, it's like home for me. No?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Are there any like paid gigs, or is it just, you're just doing it because it's fun? I'm
doing it because it's fun, but if I get a paid gig, you know, I wouldn't mind that transaction.
Getting paid?
You know. And if somebody like to call me, I wouldn't mind that, you know. I would love to, you know, have a paid gig every once in a while.
Wouldn't mind getting paid a little bit.
Yeah, I have had that before too. You know, it helps my pockets, you know, so I can invest in myself a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So, what are you going to be playing for us today, Solomon?
What I'm going to be playing for you today is, it's a song called Father Jesus Spirit by Fred Hammond, one of my favorite gospel artists. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, well, here's Solomon Crawford playing Father Jesus Spirit by Fred Hammond. Wow, Solomon, that was an amazing performance.
Thank you, my guy.
No problem. Well, thank you all for watching Gaston Spotlight, and we'll see you next time.